Hey folks, I just want to do a quick update on a modification that I made to the hose clamping system on my hose management assembly for the i2R and Axiom Iconic series of machines. So this mounts on top of the spindle of that assembly, and I have a previous video that I'll link here I think at the bottom or the top of the screen, and it kind of will give you an overview of what that is for. But basically, it's to manage exactly what it is, a hose management system for those machines. And it comes with hose mount clamps for the standard 4-inch dust collector hose, as well as the 2.5, nominally 2.25 inch shop vac hoses, as well as the 2.5 inch dust collector hose, right? So this is what I originally had on in my original design. So basically, it was really for, I originally had intended to use the 2-inch Velcro straps, put it through here, and sew it, right? And honestly, it's a little fiddly because honestly, who wants to break out a freaking needle and thread and sew that on, and then potentially as it wears, it'll come loose. You got to do it again, right? So this is what I originally had, and the problem is that it's not that it doesn't hold it securely. It does. It's very secure. But if you're going to be taking the hose off and then putting it back on for whatever reason, right? I have plans to put a self-contained fume extraction system for my laser on top, so I'll be removing the hose on a fairly regular basis, and using the same strap assembly to kind of mount that fume extraction slash filtration system. So this holds it pretty well, but the problem is that the Velcro is the hook and loop. The hooks on one side, the loop on the other. And the way it's set up, you have to set it up this way in order for it to grab properly, right? And what that means is when you take the hose off, you really got to take the entire strap, completely out, take off the hose. Then when you put it back in, if you put the hose in, it's almost impossible to route it through the slot again from this side, right? So you gotta pull it out, route it through, put it in, and then strap it, right? It's a little fiddly, and honestly it's a bit of a pain in the ass if you're gonna be doing it on a regular basis. So what I ended up doing is changing out doing a redesign of the hose clamp assembly. Alright, so what I did here, here's the new version. I added a couple of slots to the side over here and in the back as well. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this. If you want to go through all the bother of taking a 2-inch Velcro strap, putting it through, sewing it, and then doing the same on the other side, that worked fine, and that's a great solution, right? I figure most people don't want to do that, but I'm certainly lazy enough to not want to do that. So I originally set it up like this, which is this setup over here. Loop it through the back. And out this way, and that way this guy in the back keeps it from pulling out, right? Because if you don't do it like that, let me kind of show you. If you just do it like this, it'll hold it up until you put any pressure, and then it kind of comes right out like that. So it's kind of loose, right? So like I said, I originally wanted to put something to attach the strap to it so it doesn't come out. And that's what I have over here with this guy. Run it through to the back out through the front. And when you put the hose in there, strap it down, it grips it tight, and it's fine. And actually, you know, it's pretty secure, right? Very, very little, just a little bit of a slight gap in there, right? But, you know, honestly, I don't know if anyone would even notice that. But I did notice it, and it kind of bugged me a little, so I just went the little bit of extra effort, and I added some additional slots here and here, so that you can run the strap through. Sorry, it's a little bent. Run the strap through, it'll go automatically through the other side, and it runs out through the side. Put it this way. All right. You put your hose in there. Boom. You're done, right? So it's very secure, you know, and it just holds it in a little bit tighter. Not that you would really notice, but it gives you another option, right? Maybe I overdid it, but you know, a couple of different ways you can work it. And now it's just much easier for you to take the hose out, put it back in. If I want to take it out, put my my laser fume extractor filtration system on top of there. Use the Velcro straps to attach it. I'm good, and then when I finish, I'll take it off, put the hose back on, and strap that down as well. So anyway, actually, I should show that on the actual assembly, which is this guy right here. So this guy, it has enough space in the back, right? So that even when it's attached to the mount, which is the way it has to be, right? Because once you put the Velcro strap in there, you're not going to be able to get to the screws. So let's put it through, and I have a series of bevels or angled cuts in here to guide the Velcro in from one side, out the other, pretty easily. And you are done. All right, so that's really it. I'll be posting the updated STL files up on Thingiverse and probably on the other sites, I guess, like what's it, Cult or 3D Cults or something like that. Anyway, I'll have the links in the description, as well as a link to the previous video kind of describing the whole hose management assembly. Anyway, let me know what you think. Any suggestions to make this better? Let me know in the comment section. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you.